give thanks to where it's due. All glory, honor, and praise to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What an outstanding performance, outstanding game, and for our guys to continue to finish games how they finished. I'm so extremely proud of our guys for the effort they showed tonight, playing together, playing complementary football. Went down to the wire, but it's all about how you finish. So I'm really excited to get this win.
I imagine like the fourth down conversion that they made could have been demoralizing, but obviously you guys were able to get that stop there. And what did you feel like that said about the team, and what did you think about the fourth down conversion? How crazy it kind of was.
Yeah, with the fourth down conversion that they made is really is not surprising. That's what I mean. They've had it. Josh has done that several times this year, actually. So again, kid's a good player. They made a play on us, but the thing about it is our guys, we don't waver. We knew what we were defending, and we didn't waver. Guys can go in the tank, but the game isn't over just because they make one play. That's not the end of the game. Like, we're still out there, we're still battling, and our guys showed right there how we finish it with Kalen ending it with the interception.
You guys, as of right now, defensively, are on a historic track right now. Like, you guys have better numbers than the Legion of Boom in 2013, close to in terms of points per game, yards allowed. What is allowing you guys to play at not one of the best in the league, but at like one of the best of all time from a statistical standpoint?
Yeah, the defense is playing outstanding, and it's not just about the defense. I think Tommy has set us up really well with some of the punts he's had to put teams in a backed up territory. Our kickoff team, they've covered well, and they put guys minus 20. So we've had some favorable field positions. It's collectively as a team, like everybody working together. Our guys are doing a good job of getting off on third down, which it limits the amount of plays that you're playing. And then just credit goes to, first and foremost, our defensive line. Like, for the way they go out, the way those guys relentlessly rush the passer, and everybody on the back end is playing sound and playing together. When we do that, we're tough to move the ball against. So our players are doing an outstanding job.
DeMeco, your defense had 8 sacks tonight, but on the opposing side, your offensive line did not give up a sack. What did you notice from them tonight and their protection coverages to be able to give Davis Mills time to throw the ball downfield?
On our offensive line, again, they wanted to recognize them, with the game ball, because they did a great job of, we knew we needed to control the line of scrimmage. I thought we ran the ball okay, but most importantly, we protected the quarterback. Like, we didn't allow any sacks on the quarterback, only allow 1 TFL. So just overall, for that unit to come together and play the way they played on a short week, hats off to those guys. I think Cole is doing a great job with those guys. Again, got Ed back, move tight is over, still a lot of moving pieces, and the guys still play really well together.
DeMeco, can you just talk about the offense overall? Started out a little shaky with one for 8. But then Davis was able to do what he says he does, just stay calm and collected and really lead when you guys needed him to lead.
Yeah, Davis has been, he's been phenomenal for us these past couple weeks, coming in, especially on a short week, not getting a ton of full speed reps. That timing of throwing the football that's affected a little bit. And I thought he weathered the storm and he handled himself well. Even though we had some passes there we would like to connect on, he still stayed steady, still stayed calm as he always does, keeping everybody else calm, on the sideline, and did a great job there. In the 2-minute drive before the half, I thought that was outstanding drive by him. Like, finding the completions when it counted, making the plays, driving us down to get points. That was huge for us.
Why do you think Nick and Davis are a good match together? Are there any ways that Nick Caley is really helping Davis Mills in this period?
Yeah, overall, our offense is doing a great job, just executing what Caley is calling. Caley is doing a good job setting things up, calling it well, and our guys just executing. Coaches, players, everybody just being on the same page, executing the offense the way it should.
DeMeco, can you address the fact that it took a hook and ladder on that play, the big play to break it? Obviously, y'all playing for everything, but that's something that you probably in the recess of your mind, y'all wouldn't look and expect to see a hook and ladder like at that moment. Well,
actually, they've ran it before, so it wasn't surprising, to the coaches. They've done that play before. In that situation, just want to see us, get the guy down before he gets across the first down marker. So, great call by them, better execution by them. Really great play in that moment. probably one of the only plays that could work at that particular time. So, hats off to those guys, the way, they called that play, and they got us. They made a play on us.
DeMeco, before that last drive began, I mean, I guess at that point you probably know that it's going to come down to your defense making a play and getting a stop there. And what is the conversation like before that drive begins, and I guess what are you telling your players in those moments?
Yeah, with our defense, I don't have to say much to the guys. Just keep doing what you've been doing. That's the beauty of the guys we have, the leaders that we have with Aziz, Will, Daniil. They know the moment. They understand the moment, and they're ready for those moments. And they went out and they proved, why they're ready for those moments. Everybody was calm. Everybody played together. Everybody was exactly where they're supposed to be. And I'm just proud of the guys. Miles came in, did a great job. Jalen Reed, first time he saw a lot of action for us. I thought his first game playing a lot. I thought he stepped up and played big for us as well. So just different guys stepping in. They know, what's at stake, and they know it's just about doing your job and doing it with as much relentless effort as you can possibly do it. And that's how you play great defense.
Coach, I know it's a long game, and we've been talking about the defense, but I'm curious, they made so many plays. Did you have a favorite player? Was there a moment? You got the Will Anderson 2 sacks, a couple of interceptions. Is there anything that stood out to you specifically?
The thing that stood out to me, the way our D-line hunted, of course, that was great, but Kalen Bullock is the guy for me. The way Kalen went out, intercepted the ball 2 times, forced fumble to get us in plus territory there. So my favorite play is the one that ended it. There's a lot of emotions going on the sideline through that entire drive. But for Kalen to come down with that interception, that was my favorite play because it meant it was over.
Obviously, this win gets you guys above 500. How good does that make you guys feel after the way you guys started this season?
It makes me feel really good that we won a game. It was a really great team. Buffalo did an outstanding job. Those guys are well coached, great players. So for me, I'm just thankful for us being able to get the win versus a really good team.
We'll take these last 3 in the middle here.
DeMeco, I know you always talk about just that, getting the win and being focused on just the win of tonight. But you got to feel a little something about doing it on prime time. It's been a little bit of an Achilles heel for you guys. But to be able to have a showing like this for the nation to see.
If you watch our games, they are exciting for fans that are watching, and not so much for me because they're coming down to the wire. A lot of exciting things are happening. And, if it's a statement for people to see how we play, great. But I know how our guys play, and I'm happy that they were able to showcase that on prime time, and we came out and redeemed ourselves in the prime time and came out with a big win.
Coach Ryan, I was just wondering, I was going to say the same thing about prime time. 2 Monday night football games we lost, but this was the prime time right before Thanksgiving. So would this be a great Thanksgiving football Thursday for you of sorts?
Yeah, it will be. First off, we're going to enjoy the break, enjoy the long weekend. All right, we need it. A lot of work goes into Thursday night football, a lot of prep, a lot of long hours, a lot of sleepless nights. So really just proud of our coaching staff for how they handled the week, how they had the guys prepared and ready to go. And now we get to sit back and just watch a little football over the weekend. So we'll take time to enjoy that.
We saw CJ on the field pregame. Do you have any notes on his future availability? And I guess, is he the starter when he is healthy ultimately?
Ooh, look at you trying to come with that question. All right, at the end, just dropping the we'll see what happens. No, CJ, it was great to see him back out there. He was back at practice. Just to see him back around the guys with a huge smile on his face, him feeling well, that's the most important thing when our guys are in the concussion protocol. I just want to make sure they're healthy and they're well. So that's the one thing I'm most happy to see, that he's well, he's himself, and he's ready to get back to football.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.